Hello everybody and welcome back to Alex Elliott Golf. Today is all about how we can take the ball, then the turf with our irons. We all see on the TV those slow-mo images of the players on tour, nice crisp strike into the golf ball, into the turf. So we're going to talk through how we can achieve that with some simple tips and simple improvements in your golf swing. So why do many amateur players and many players that play golf not get the ball in the turf? Well, it's predominantly due to this scooping action. I see a lot of people, a lot of players get a nice backswing and then scoop that golf ball into the air. So why do they scoop it? I think a lot of people think that they scoop it, they'll actually get the golf ball higher into the air and they'll strike the ball better. Whereas the actual realistic thing is, if we hit down the golf ball, we can present the actual loft the golf club has, and that'll project the golf ball into the air. So in essence, it's a simple expression, but let the golf club do the work. So we don't want to see this movement here. We don't want to see that scooping action get it in the air. We want to see that nice descending blow, ball, then turf, and let the club do the work. So we all know we want that bottom of the arc happening just past the golf ball. We talked about it in previous videos, but we're going to explain that again. So that's going to achieve a nice descending blow. So if we imagine here, we want to create, in essence, the perfect swing, even though there's not one, but the perfect swing would be a nice backswing and a wide follow through, giving a nice lot of extension through the golf ball through to a nice balanced finish. So if we scoop the golf ball, we've not got that negative attack angle, and we're going to create a very narrow follow through. So that's what we don't want to see. We don't want to see this scooping action and narrow follow through. We want to see that nice wide backswing, nice wide follow through, descending blow on the golf ball. So how are we going to achieve that nice ball then turf impact? So I placed a little bit of external focus here on the floor. I've got a ramp. This can be a towel or anything just to avoid. So let's talk about that scoop firstly before we talk about that drill. Nice backswing, and we said a lot of people would scoop. They'd hit the colour path golf kit or the towel or the obstacle on the floor, be a narrow follow through, and my chest would be pointing towards you on the camera. It wouldn't be nice and wide like Rory McIlroy. We see him make that nice wide finish, shoulder down the range every single time we watch him on TV. So what do we want to see? We want to see a nice backswing, mirror the ramp, fully through to a finish, and get that right shoulder feel like it's pointing directly down the range or down the golf hole. Let's run through that again. What we don't want to see, scoop hitting the pad, narrow finish with my chest pointing at you on the camera out to the right. I want to see yourself mirroring the pad, shoulder pointing down the range to a nice balanced high finish, and this will help us achieve a nice crisp strike, ball and turf impact, and hit those irons further more consistently. Let's put those in together and let's give it all a go. Now before I do that, I want you to think of this as a whole movement. I don't want you to think of this as all separate movements and separate parts moving. It's all a continuous thing. So all the simple thing is, miss the ramp through to a nice finish. And that's just going to give you some freedom out on the golf course. I think a lot of people through the impact zone think of it as separate moving parts. Let's think of it as one continuous thing. It all happens far too quick. So let's give that a go. All I'm feeling here, avoid the pad, Rory McIlroy finish down the range. As you can see there, I've created a nice divot, I've got the ball, then the turf. Thank you for watching this week's video on Alex Elliott Golf. You've got your external feedback and your Rory McIlroy finish. All you got to do, avoid the ramp, shoulder points down the range. Two key simple thoughts you can take straight onto the golf course and improve how you hit your irons. Get that ball, then the turf. If you've not already, make sure you subscribe to Alex Elliott Golf. There's so much content preparing you for the next season, 2018. Thank you for watching and see you next time on Alex Elliott Golf.